We're gearing up for what could be our biggest snowfall of the year. So far, we haven't seen much snow, so we want you to head over to krem.com/vote or hit the Vote Now tab on the KREM 2 app and let us know if you're loving the idea of snow or dreading it.
Ooh, looks like a 50-50 split between love and hate it.
Yeah. I've been ready. You know, it's beautiful when it first comes. So, yeah.
Usually, most people love it just for Christmas Eve. And then they can deal without it for the rest of the year.
Yeah. We'll check back in on that, but how much snow are we talking?
Yeah, so this is definitely the biggest snowfall for Spokane, but we have had all these events really give big snows for the mountaintops. It's just been continuous there, and it's been mostly rain or freezing rain at times. Now, this time around, it's widespread snow that I'm tracking, and this is for Tuesday evening. So not tonight. Things will stay great. You see people enjoying the skate ribbon in downtown Spokane. Great night for that tonight. But tomorrow evening is really the main concern. That's what I'll be focusing on over the course of this weathercast. Winter storm watches in effect for far northeastern Washington, as well as the Panhandle Mountains of Idaho. So not quite Spokane, not quite Coeur d'Alene just yet, but these watches will get broken down into warnings and advisories come tomorrow morning. So check back with Evan tomorrow morning to see the latest breakdown of any of those alerts. But here's the timeline for Tuesday's snowstorm, beginning at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the earliest, and the snow continuing until about 3 a.m. on Wednesday. But then that snow actually changes over to rain. So it starts as snow, gets a little bit warmer, and then heading into Wednesday morning, it's rain and it's slushy outside, but luckily not as big of a concern as it will become tomorrow evening's commute. However, it does stay as snow over Lookout Pass basically during the entire event. Here's at a glance the snowfall estimates. You see the blue shades here, essentially for Spokane, looking at about 2 inches of snow around here, as well as Cheney, Davenport, about 2 inches of snow. Even more to the north, Colville, Chewelah, about 3 to 6 inches of snow. Newport, Sandpoint, about 3 to 7 inches. Even Coeur d'Alene, 2 to 5 inches of snow. So while that watch does not include Coeur d'Alene, I'm sure an advisory will get issued for that by tomorrow morning. Of course, over the mountains, as much as 6 to 12, maybe even 14 inches of snow at the highest estimates for this 24-hour event. Future trackers showing and timing out that the snow begins from west to east from about 3 to 6 o'clock in the afternoon, save for about the Moses Lake area, just staying as rain for most of the day. But that snow does change over to rain in Spokane at about 11 p.m. to midnight, a little bit later for Coeur d'Alene. So it's a warming weather system, starting as snow. That'll be hectic for the Tuesday evening commute, ending as rain, a little bit more slushy by the time we get to Wednesday morning. In fact, by the time we get to Wednesday, most of eastern Washington, actually a dry day, save for a couple of showers, but the precipitation does continue overall for the Idaho mountains, especially over 4th of July and Lookout Pass. So just be cautious if you are taking the main passes, both west or east in Washington for tomorrow. A lot of snow is expected over Snoqualmie, Stevens, and Lookout Pass. That's the big issue. And it's really the only issue this week overall. It's the only chance for precipitation Tuesday night, Wednesday. Things a lot more clear, but we get that typical fog in the forecast for Thursday, Friday, and heading into the weekend.
So if you're probably not excited about the snow, at least you have some of that sunshine next week or at the end of this week to look forward to.
Everyone.
Yes, a little mixed bag of tricks there.
But just be cautious for Tuesday evening's commute, especially because that's when it will be its trickiest, it's kind of messiest. But other than that, I think most people enjoy the snow. In fact, I'm kind of peeking at the screen here.
It's bounced back and forth. We've seen quite a few hearts there, a lot of love it. I think, well, I'd say there's more love it. People are enjoying it.
I think loving it's winning by a little bit. But again, you can weigh in online, and you can even shoot me a message on Facebook.
Yeah, sounds good.